Welcome back. It is the Flow Friday Sports Show here on Flow FM. Time to take a look at the state of North Central netball. And as always, we mix it up with the president when we have her, Kylie Walsh, the association president. Good to be with you again. Kylie, how are you?
Very good, thanks, Alice. And thank you to everyone's support last weekend for Maddie's round at the 4 North Central Football League venues. We're incredibly grateful how everyone embraced the day by all attendees and on social media. So, let us all remember our loved ones meaningfully, and an added bonus with funds raised for the Peter McCallum Foundation. So it was lovely.
Just tell us, Kylie, how big was it exactly with everyone being on board for this?
Oh, look, we had, aside from the teams that were at the 4 venues, we had a wonderful crowd. We all came together, as we mentioned last week, at 2:15, and we were able to reflect on those battling cancer and those we've lost to cancer. So it was nice just to have a moment together just to reflect and support each other. So, it was lovely. And then the added bonus of funds that we weren't sort of pushing to raise, but of funds that were raised have gone to Peter McCallum Foundation for extra research. So it was really nice.
I just can't believe how good regional areas are at getting behind these kinds of causes, and you've exemplified that yourself magnificently as an association. So very well done to you and everyone behind it. Let's start things off by talking about the C grade today, Kylie. So interested to find out more about this league. Let's jump right into it. Sea Lake Nandaly, they were way too good for Charlton, and I feel like we're saying that more and more often this season.
Yeah, we certainly are. And Sea Lake Nandaly Tigers certainly dominated netball from the first whistle, with Natalie Hickey positioned herself really well into the circle with strength, and that allowed her mid-quarters, Anna Burns and Emily Weir to guide the ball with ease. And it seemed like their seamless strategy play was had a big impact on Charlton with their showcasing all their teamwork. The Tigers' performance, as we said, was far too strong for Charlton, with a 40-goal win, 68-28 over the Navies.
The Donald C grade side absolutely caught in the Wedderburn Redbacks' web. 20-53, the final score there.
Yeah, and as you said, Wedderburn certainly delivered a really strong performance and challenged Donald in every aspect of the court, and their impressive defence led by Tess Jackson and Georgia Fry, that kept Donald below double digits every quarter. So their defensive strength was a pivotal in Wedderburn's ability to control the game, and that has maintained their position into third place. So their performance highlighted the strength in the competition and making them a formidable opponent throughout C grade. So the Redbacks finished, like we said, a comfortable win over Donald, 53-20.
Nullarbor rising to the test against Witchy Narraport on the road. Big win for them.
Yeah, it was. I don't know what you can say about this game, but other than Nullarbor certainly demonstrated to which proved Narraport why they're on top of the ladder and undefeated to the day. But taking away the scoreline, I hope the Demons team focused on setting their little quarter goals, and I hope that they met those rather than chasing the scoreline. But Nullarbor, on the other hand, they've stayed consistent throughout that game, and they've achieved their objectives with a 51-goal win over the Demons.
And Bort finally putting St Arnaud to the sword. 60-28, the final result there.
Yeah, look, it was another one-sided C-grade game, and that saw Bort demonstrating their strength against St Arnaud with a comfortable 60-28 win. But it was great to see Brooke Arnold finishing, finding her rhythm and accuracy in the circle, which boosted her teammates' confidence. And it was a special moment on court with the combination of Stacey and Ali Stretter, mother and daughter combination playing together. So that's a lovely touch to the match. But also, thank you to the Bort C graders for their lovely donut photos. So obviously, the donuts, the team's chasing their donuts for the 4 ports each week, which is great.
Now the donuts are back. We couldn't forget about them for too long. Kylie, why don't you just give us an overview of how the ladder looks at the moment in the senior C grade? Yeah,
look, as we mentioned, Nullarbor are sitting on top, undefeated at this point, with Birchip Watcham second, with Wedderburn Redbacks third, Bort fourth, Sea Lake Nandaly Tigers, St Arnaud, Donald, Charlton, and Wycheproof Narraport. So it's quite close between the top 5 in C grade, which is wonderful.
It is wonderful, and it's always a great thing to have close competitions happening across our
absolutely.
Flow network and in your association. Over to the A grade, let's get a quick preview from you as to how you see things going in the A grade this weekend, Kylie.
Yeah, well, like we said last week, Alice, there was possible movements in the A grade ladder post last week's game, so that's made a little bit of a shift and challenged new challenges for some teams in the top 6. So it depends also what happens this week about the traps. But look, Bort and Nullawal are sitting first and second respectively on similar points. Then we have Wedderburn Redback third, with Birchip, Watcham, Charlton and Sea Lake Nandaly Tigers sitting on all the same points. So it's quite interesting with percentage probably altering all, followed by Donald, Wycheproof, Narrabort and Sonana. So like we said, the rounds keep flowing on and there's still challenges for each team. No one's sort of been able to sit back and take a deep breath yet.
Certainly sounds that way. Can we get a bit of a prediction from you with who might get up in the games this weekend?
Sure. So we have Bort are at home this week hosting Sea Lake Nandaly Tigers. So since these two met last time, they both have had some ups and downs with their performances, and Tigers have tested the top teams throughout that round, and both have, I think they've benefited for a full round together. We've seen a lot. There's a lot online for them this week with a possible fourth place in their grasp if they play well. However, as close as this game could be, I think the Maggies have really good momentum at the moment and edged out with a close win over the Tigers. But I think it's promising to be an exciting and competitive game. Then we have Wedderburn hosting Sonana, and with Sonana, I think it's a shame that the ladder sometimes doesn't reflect the competition with the games that it's been. Sonana have really stepped up those past few weeks, and they've been challenging teams for about sort of 3 quarters, which is terrific. And Sonana will need to deliver 4 quarters this week against Redbacks. However, Redbacks are on the hunt for that illustrious top position, so they'll be looking to control the game from start to finish. And given their form and determination, I think the Redbacks will be too strong for the Saints. We have Wycheproof Narraport at home, and with Donald at the helm, it's gearing up to be another challenging game for the Demons, and I hope they'll certainly have their own objectives, aiming to perform strongly with this second meeting. Donald will be on a mission to deliver 4 solid performances across 4 quarters and striving to keep their team in the running for 4th to 6th positions in the ladder. So that determination might prove too much for the Demons with this second rematch. And then we have, I believe, will be the match of the round, Birchip Watcham versus Nullawal. The Bulls have certainly settled into their combinations over the past few rounds. So while it appears Nullawal are still tweaking their lineup from week to week, it's going to be interesting to compare their performances from last round, especially with the Peacock sisters were there for Nullawal's their last meeting. But this game could really go either way, and Bulls also have a lot on the line with 5th and 6th place nipping at their heels. So they're all in a similar position. They're got top spot in their sights. So it's going to be a fascinating game to watch and see which team stays composed enough to secure the 4 points. And then we have Charlton with a bye.
I was going to say, Kylie, before we do let you go, you were going to give a shout out to some umpires, I believe.
Yeah, I was, Alice. Thank you. Just going to send congratulations to Tyler Haslam from Birchip Watcham, Dana McKenzie and Nikita Nunn from Sea Lake Nandaly Tigers, and Paige Arnell from Wycheproof Narraport. They all successfully obtained their C grade badge recently. So congratulations to those newly badged umpires, and thank you to our NCNA umpires coordinator Nicole Amos for her ongoing dedication and support and our testers on the day. And we also extend our gratitude to Better Electrical Sonana for their continued support of our NCNA umpires. And whilst I'm congratulating players as well, we also like to congratulate Darley Angel from Birchip Watcham, Isabella Salisbury from Charlton Netball Club, and Scarlett Funk from Donald Netball Club for being invited into the 17 and under, 19 and under state trials respectively. So NCNA wishes them the best luck at their next level competition and hope that they thrive on the opportunity of these trials.
Kylie Walsh, wonderfully done, the association president, joining us to talk all about the latest North Central netball action results and fixtures. Kylie, enjoy the upcoming weekend of action. Thanks so much for your time. We'll speak to you next week.
Thanks, Alice. Stay warm, everyone.